Pull it out my butt.
It's under my butt. I was confused whose butt it was under. Comfy?
Yeah.
You're very matchy today.
Am I? I don't think I am.
With your notebook and your outfit.
Oh, I see. Yeah. This isn't set.
You give me trekking in the Amazon vibes.
Here we are in the... I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, welcome to Jumanji!
You are being watched.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for more Person of Interest. It feels like we only just watched it. Like, it was a few days ago.
Yeah.
But we're back. Last time was Blue Code. Mm-hmm. Undercover police officer. Dealing with LOS and drug smugglers and whatnot. Turns out he was CIA. And yeah. We learned more about Reese, though. A little bit about him coming to New York. Working behind enemy lines.
Yes.
Fusco nearly got killed.
Yeah.
Quite a lot happened.
Fusco's now a bad guy again.
Yeah. He's got to infiltrate HR, which, HR own him now.
Yeah.
Anyway, today is episode 16 of season 1, Risk. This aired on the 22nd of February 2012. I was meant to read these before. Jeff 2 Thomas directed it and written by Sam Hennen, I believe. If I'm wrong, it's underneath. But there we go. What do you want to see from this one?
Quite excited to watch this one because last night we were talking about a new series. Not going to watch it. Not gonna watch it.
CSI.
CSI Vegas it's called. And Tony never watched it.
You act like CSI is a new thing. I think everyone knows what CSI is.
Yeah, I know, but you and James had no idea really what I was talking about when I was getting so excited about old characters returning. And then Phoebe joined, and then we were talking about it, and I looked at the actors, and I was like, oh, this person's been in Person of Interest.
And I looked it up, and I was like, wait, he's in the next episode we're watching. What? So, yeah, you expect to see him, and Claire go, ooh!
He's from CSI!
It's going to be that, it's going to be the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's from Once Upon a Time.
You'll literally be in there for like 2 seconds.
Probably. But there we go. Anyway, let's get straight into it. I'm looking forward to this. That's all you're looking forward to. I want to see more Machine.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We'll see. Full reactions in the description. You need your own copy. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's do it. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
You are being watched.
Can you imagine if we were actually being watched?
We are.
But the irony of that they're watching us watch about being watched.
I doubt I might be. Someone's watching us, Claire.
What's wrong with my other suits?
They're fine for a hired assassin, Mr. Reed. It's not for this particular job.
I can't tell the difference.
Wall Street. Mr. Adam Saunders. He's a prop trader at the investment firm of Baylor Zim.
Fine.
No. The cop should shiver on the shoe, not break.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Thank you, mostly looking clever and wearing the right clothes. And we've managed the second part.
Just make it up as you go.
Yeah.
That's very much
He usually does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know how this works, but you've seen too much. We'll clean it up.
I like when we get little bits like that of the surveillance of what's going on.
God, it's just chaos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reminds me of Wolf of Wall Street. That just,
I've never seen it, yeah.
The amount of bank this guy's talking, it'll bleed into ours soon enough. Besides, you don't even have to meet the whale, just his rep. Some asset manager.
Spending 2 days with hair gel and a pinstripe suit.
It's going check, actually.
He's the silent type.
He's also not fond of heights.
What are you doing up there, then?
First, pocket change.
Pocket change? What?
No tips.
153 million was that?
Following this, Robert Keller, former CEO of Hennen Pharmaceuticals, got to stand trial for murder.
I'm familiar with the case.
Too early.
That's Sidney Baylor, a partner in the firm.
She also has a reputation.
Reputation for what?
Everything.
You held the sale tickets on 100 million shorted, Adam?
You said you wanted playmakers around here. Let it ride.
Guilty of all charges.
I have no idea what they've just been saying about stock. I'm like...
Well, he did a good thing. That's all we need to know, I guess.
Feel like having a drink over the grave of Vertanen Pharmaceuticals? Why not? I'll round up two guys.
Oh, that's different. I don't...
Somebody else already blue-jacked him.
Guy plays poker with other people's money and gloats about it.
I guess that's what being a trader's all about. Though. It's the risk.
Wow, I wonder where you got that word from.
Yeah. You're driving a bit fast, isn't he?
That ship was going down. So, I took the bet. You ever play Russian roulette? You want to get in the game, you gotta spin the cylinder.
It's a dangerous game, I feel.
Yes. This is where he breaks
You in
into
his
his house.
apartment yet, Finch?
Yeah.
The rent on this place must be staggering. Maybe that's why it doesn't have any furniture.
Who needs furniture? When you got money. You just make a sofa out of money.
There's a small fortune in Saunders' closet. Bundles of $200 each.
You know how many clients I had to apologize to today? Guess you just went pro too early.
Wow. Who knew all this drama happened on Wall Street?
No, I mean, it's a given, really, isn't it? It's all about money.
Hey, Finch. We've
Too
got a
much
Wall Street
testosterone.
trader
Yeah.
Problem is, he isn't going home.
He's having another party.
Looks like he's working overtime.
Oh, I knew there was some sexual tension there.
You can't get much closer than inside someone.
Oh, Claire. Oh.
Guardianship papers signed by a Robert Sawaski from 3 years later.
No father in the picture?
I guess not. Until then, I've taken care of the current surveillance on Adam.
Pretty smart.
They'll have to get close.
And we'll nail them.
I have your delivery here from Westside.
I thought that was someone in a bin bag then.
One-man suit.
It's a crafty little way to send
Yeah.
a message.
3 World Financial Center, please.
John's gonna want that suit.
I'll do it.
So where's Mr. Navad?
He's taking his family to a Knicks game. We need to get a look at sealed SEC records pertaining to Mr. Saunders.
You think I can just do that? You turn on the meter.
Don't forget to tip.
Must be tired.
I am tired of nosy SEC investigators. Your inquiry wrapped 6 months ago. Is this the new standard procedure? Harassment in broad daylight? One slip.
Inspector Doug Rasmussen pursued possible counts of insider trading at Baylor Zim last year. He testified to knowing of 0 wrongdoing among the upper management of the firm. I believe he was lying to protect his boss, Sidney Baylor.
Well,
Yeah.
what's his boss been up to? About insider trading, but
Way out to Queens. Looks like he's got a bone to pick with a guy in a food truck.
You can stuff that soft gut of yours back into your $2,000 suit.
$3,000 suit.
$3,000 for a suit? $3,000 for a suit. How are you, pal? Good.
The food truck is registered to Robert Sawaski.
Ah!
What, you don't come around the old neighborhood anymore?
MLP, Uncle Bob. Master Limited Partnership.
I thought it was My Little Pony.
Tritech, right. I keep seeing it. Tritech. I mean, it was 10%, now it's 40.
What do we know about Tritech Energy, Finch?
Saunders guided me to a very kind broker who happily deposited our money in Baylor Zim.
Hope you got a receipt, Finch.
That's a lot of money he can just throw around. Damn.
The energy company I asked you about last week, Tritech?
Who cares?
It's my uncle's cash. I care. Ran the numbers last week. Baylor Zim is invested in this thing to 90%.
You've been looking into client money?
You know you can't do that.
Right? Like, so is this conversation.
Remember that company I asked you about the other night, Tritech?
How about we keep what we talk about at night?
That's for the SEC.
Can't stop looking into things. What do you reckon they're up to?
I don't know, St. Dodge.
Some dodge.
Is the SEC something my client needs to be worried about? Is that why you invested your uncle's money with the firm?
Excuse me?
Ooh.
We have a Saunders is your given name, right? Wouldn't Sawaski be more accurate?
Not having you. I mean, I didn't like that, did he?
No.
So we're clear. Maybe I should call the police.
You may need to. You see the construction equipment back there? Yeah. See any workers with it? Being funneled. Don't stop!
Oh, no. Oh. At least he's got a fast car. He got out so badassly out of that car.
Someone just tried to kill Adam Finch.
Ghosts. Where'd they go?
How's Mr. Saunders after last night?
He thinks it
I
was an
think
accident.
I might stop driving.
Yeah.
It's called funneling. You force
It's
your
the whole
target
program.
to kill zone by sublease. It was professional.
I've been watching my money shuffled into one company, Tritech, same one that Adam's uncle made.
Who the hell is Tritech?
The rate that his money was invested.
Damn.
Tritech invests in the Louisiana-Texas pipeline.
People need natural gas, so for the
Of course,
most
the natural
part,
gas.
Tritech should keep a steady price.
We were on
Time
the
to bring out the
last
guns.
night. I'm getting tired of playing around.
Mr. Sawaski, I'm with the SEC. Possible criminal activity. Does Adam advise you on your own
Bulldog
investments?
clips always show authority.
Tritac Energy.
You know, I knew there was something fishy going on there.
How well do you know your nephew?
Every month, his father sent $200 home. For whatever. He saved every penny
That's the...
in shoeboxes.
Yeah.
What Adam had instead of a father was cash in a shoebox. Bought himself a future.
You'd expect that money to not be there, though.
Hmm. Yeah, there was a lot in there still.
I ran some numbers the other night. It looks like it doesn't add up.
Know something the rest of us don't.
Get it?
He's a bit stern, isn't he? Oh, he got what he wanted.
Yeah. Laptop's gonna be gone, isn't it?
I don't know. Roof. I knew it.
Well, we know where Reese is going.
Yeah. How well do you think this is gonna go? That was a really cool shot. Just turning around and he's in the other lift.
Mr. Reese, we have a problem. He's on the roof.
Where was Finch?
Oh.
Oh lord. Oh no.
Who the bloody hell are these people?
Just chuck him off the roof.
Gotta get you out of here. Come on. We have to move fast.
Wouldn't you be like,
what is happening?
who the hell are you?
Just a second attempt to kill you. What about Tritech has people repeatedly trying to do that?
Man, I saw some numbers that I didn't agree with.
You think it was insider trading?
It wouldn't be the first time.
What would somebody want with an old garbage truck?
Can be quite useful. I don't know.
Squash someone?
Yeah, we're now. She isn't saying much. You recognize that bottle?
Yeah, we drank it the other night to celebrate the Vertanen short.
Which means your fingerprints are all over it.
No, no.
Everywhere. Made it look like Adam did it before plunging to his own death.
Oh god.
Wow.
The police will be all over Adam. What are you going to do with it?
This is spiraling out
Yeah,
of
like,
control.
it's gone really like, woo!
Yeah. Damn.
Sprints are all over the home and the murder weapon.
You mean the champagne bottle?
How'd you know that?
How'd you... She needs to be careful.
But who'd go through the trouble? You'd have to what? Search the building's garbage?
That's what it's for. Damn, they thought this through.
They did. These are...
Yeah.
The safest I've ever been is when I was anonymous here.
I can't sleep here.
Why not? I did. Right over there for 4 months. Just don't touch anything in our cart. Don't use this phone until I call you on.
Go find Victor. He's the senior broker.
Don't like the sound of that.
We have a problem, Mr. Reese.
What else is new?
Have you heard? They just passed a bill to start fracking in upstate New York. Wouldn't need a pipeline up from the south.
And they don't need to invest in a company like Tritech.
Ooh.
They will lose everything.
No.
Adam saw this coming, tried to stop it.
Which is why they tried to kill him.
But who are they?
It's a big old question, isn't it?
That's cool. That's cool. potential victims out of there as well. I like that. That's chaos.
I thought Tritech was a safe bet. Someone got to the senator. Someone powerful enough.
But why build Tritech up only to watch it fail?
What are they trying to achieve?
Oh, he's finding his uncle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look around you. There's 50 brokers selling off Tritech. We need to find the guys who already sold days ago. Hey, Uncle Bob.
Adam, what's going on? You told me Tritech was safe. It's not just my money, Adam. It's salaries. It's pensions. It's every employee that works. The Sawowski name.
Bob, I look.
But you're not a Sawowski. At least you never thought you were.
Who is watching?
Hey, boss. I think I got a location on the kid.
I'm gonna need your help on this, Finch.
I'm on the trading floor now.
I love how they just get in anywhere.
Yeah. Nowhere seems to have security.
No, well, it probably
or
does.
lacking security.
He can probably just hack it, can't he? So.
Mr. Reese, I found something.
Paul Ashton.
High orders for Tritech. Issued to him this morning.
Where is Paul now?
In the Bahamas.
Let's find out.
Paul? It can't be.
You can't beat him, you join him.
And make millions along the way.
300 million to be exact.
Damn.
Where are we?
Adam is still out there.
I have it under control.
Wow. I knew he looked dodgy.
When I was 16, I went to go find my father. He tried to hand me another $200.
She said, I'd like $200.
Yeah.
I want a family.
And you've had one. An uncle who spent his life slaving over a food truck counter. For you.
I'll get Bob's money back. I promised him that I would.
When did you talk to your uncle?
That's really menacing with the fire and the lights in there.
It's really good. Uh-oh.
There's some big guns. That's a very long gun. Was that a long...
Long guns?
Get down!
Jesus. Oh, I was like, are they just shooting homeless people there? They're just causing... They want one man.
What's the difference between the green and the red?
Jesus. Oh, nice shot.
No.
They're a bit shit.
Well, they're up against Reese, so can't really expect him to
They've
do
got
much.
lasers to show where they're shooting.
Doesn't help them.
An SEC investigator and a banker do not shoot up a homeless encampment with automatic weapons. Does he still have a suit? Ever try to catch a falling knife, Mr. Reese?
Sounds like a good way to get cut.
Have Adam put on a tie. He's going back to work.
That's pretty ballsy.
But they're not going to kill him Like, there's so many witnesses, isn't there? That...
I can buy what's available, but some new player hit the market hard. Buying all morning.
Who's the new player?
Anonymous. Number.
I love the music.
Wow.
Damn, it's going up. Their plan.
What's going on?
I love how it gave it a second. Great.
I'm sorry, you'll need to speak to my banker about that.
No, sir.
Even.
Sorry, Paul, but my little...
Don't worry. I'll sell you what you need. After all, what are friends for?
Ooh.
Little game of hide the short.
But Victor and a dozen other brokers
Just lining up to testify against you.
they'll do anything to avoid jail time.
That's so badass.
There, get it!
Is that going to be Reese?
Of course.
Assets.
That was a great line. Oh, I love it. Well. Got him.
It's all of it. All your money. I hope that someday, maybe you can forgive me.
Of course I forgive you, kid. Your family. Of course I forgive you. Even if I can't stand your taste in suits. Let me ask you this.
I think that maybe you and I could look into franchising the business.
Ooh.
You sure know how to keep things interesting.
So signs posted down. I never said thank you
Oh.
for looking after me when I needed it.
Who's looking after you these days?
Someone new.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that brought a tear to my eye.
Such an emotional
That's
episode.
really nice.
What other one?
There's supposed to be 2 suspects.
They found him dead in his apartment in Queens.
Oh.
Flicked the GSW to the head. Guess he couldn't stand the thought of Otisville.
That's brilliant.
I heard they both were arrested.
Hmm.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, that's a...
Yeah. He was literally there as well, so how could he not have been? And we saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He escaped.
It was all too slick. There was someone else behind the scenes. Knew a bill would pass
HR.
the state government weeks before it did.
So what's this?
The bigger picture.
Oh my god.
Hello, John. It's been a long time.
Back again.
That's so good. Little old Elias. So, that was episode 16, Risk.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
It was good.
Yeah?
I feel like I say that every time. It was good.
I mean, it's a great show.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, personally, at first, I thought it was it felt quite confusing if, like, you're not really, like...
If you don't know about stock,
I mean,
I was like,
I think they were dumbing it down as best as they could. I think they were doing that, and it made sense as it went. But as it got on, it got towards the end.
Yeah.
It all made sense. I think to begin with, though, it was a bit like, oh, what is going on? Like, but I think it ended up as one of my. Yeah. When did you realise it was Elias? Because you said HR at the end.
When I saw Elias.
But when you saw Elias, you didn't remember the guy with the scar? He was Elias's right-hand man. Do you know when I realised? I mean, obviously it's been a long time since I've seen this, and I didn't remember the ending. When he was watching... I think Bob was on the phone to him in the homeless place.
Yeah.
And then it cut to, like, a car, and in the car he's like, oh, I got eyes on the kid boss. Yeah. It was the voice. I recognised his voice. Really? I was like, oh my god, I know who this is. Bloody Elias. I think it's so good, because when did we last even see Elias? Like...
Was it when the 3 old guys just walked off together?
It was Witness. Episode 7. So...
9 episodes later.
Yeah, and then... it's so good. Anyway, that's jumping ahead. We started off with a little suit fitting for Reese.
Yes. He was very happy.
What was wrong with his other suit?
Oh, it was perfect for an assassin, but not for where he's going.
Yeah. I guess you do have to have, because the suit's got to be... I mean, there was even a whole big scenes in John... Like, this sounds weird, but in John Wick, there were scenes of him getting suit fitted, so it's more tactical and...
Yeah.
Yeah, because I imagine you need movement, right?
Yeah. However, when you go into Wall Street,
you need to look like
you need to look that you're making millions.
Exactly, because they are dealing with millions every day. Yeah. But do you remember the name of the number? It always
Saunders.
Yeah, Adam Saunder. He's a proprietary trader, or pro trader.
Yeah.
But yeah, he. We would cut to. Did he go to meet him at the trading? It was what was the place called? It was BZ. I don't even remember. Yeah. God, they said it so many times. I don't even didn't really. Yeah, it sounded like a weird company, but
so the way in that they thought they could get close to Saunders.
Oh yeah, so we cut to him.
They would be a trader.
Yeah, we cut to him with his friend Paul. And then they was talking about, there's this new guy, and he's like, why do I have to deal with him? Yeah. And he's like, he's some big shot.
Yeah.
And it's Reese. And he's like
130 million?
153 million.
53 million.
Yeah, so But yeah, he basically introduced him as, obviously he was
the kind of rep for another
yeah,
person,
exactly. Yeah. What did I write here? Oh, meanwhile, while that was all happening, he's like, hold on, there's something going on. Robert Keller.
Oh, yes.
Which is a really nice throwback to, like, I don't even know what episode that was now, but that was the first one we got, what's her name in it, didn't we? Zoe Morgan in it. Yeah, so anyway, we got the news of the trial of Robert Keller.
Been found
and they were all
guilty.
like, why have you sold your shares or done this or blah blah blah. He shorted the stocks, which I think means you sell them all real quick, right? I don't really know how it works.
Basically, if the guy was found guilty, the stock market would have dropped for the company.
Yeah. Which
and
is
they would have
good
lost money, but
because
he
sold
actually decided to sell before when they were at a higher price.
Yes.
So he's actually made money, but it was
and
very
obviously
risky.
By him selling all those shares, the share price drops.
Yeah.
But
it's very risky.
Yeah.
That's why they're.
But he did his research.
Yeah.
So,
like he said in. I think didn't Reese ask him why? Someone asked him.
Yeah,
why.
so we cut to so he tried to pair the phone with Adam, and it didn't work.
No.
Someone's already paired.
Yeah.
But then we cut to them driving in his car. He's going really fast down the road. He's like going crazy, and that's when he talked about, I did my research. I found out that they put all their money into that one drug.
That case. No, wasn't it the case?
Yeah, but they put the remaining.
Else
they had nothing else in the back
pipeline.
burner because they invested everything in the new drug, which
and money for I think.
And then they used up the remaining money for the case. Yeah. So, but they didn't have any other drugs or anything in the pipeline. So, so he knew. He researched.
We learned that Saunders was a bit reckless as well, like with his driving.
Yeah, I mean he's taking risks everywhere, like in. Yeah, driving and in the thing. It kind of worked in his favour in the end, the driving fast. But they went to a club.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Finch is breaking into his apartment.
Yes. I really like how they work together separately.
Yeah.
Because
they
it is
use their own skill set.
Because even I feel like there's been moments on episodes where Finch is distracting the person while Reese is doing something.
Yeah, I like it. They use their own That's why it was cool. We've had it before. We had the Super episode where Reese was injured, so they had to kind of swap roles, which was really cool. So what did he find in the apartment?
Well, he went in and said the cost of the rent for the place every month probably explains why he had no furniture.
Yes.
Which he obviously did have furniture, but I think it's that sort of
it's very bare,
minimalistic
anyway,
living, which is kind of.
It really looked like it was empty though. It looked like there wasn't much in there.
Yeah, but it's minimalistic living.
But also, he probably wasn't even properly living there.
No.
So.
But what does we have a lot of clutter and stuff. But I don't really feel like he's into the same thing. Do you know, if you're in the stock market,
what's the
you're
point in making all that money
wearing
then?
a suit, going to work to buy your suits.
Yeah, $3,000 suit, I guess.
But as Finch was looking around, he found some shoe boxes
filled with wads of $200. What did you think it was at that point? Just thought, he's
dodgy dealings,
stocking up his money. Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's like they said, for someone that works in stock and banking, he doesn't trust the banks because the boxes are still there.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, in the club, he's not getting drunk, but he's paying for the bill. It was the bill was $12,000 or something. It's ridiculous. But yeah, he doesn't get drunk.
And I said, not in this situation.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Victor came over.
Yeah, had to go in for.
And they had a little tussle. Yeah. It seemed like they were setting up Victor to be the bad guy at that point. He seemed, because obviously we saw him being friends with Paul.
Yeah.
So I think that was a nice little red herring, I feel. But yeah. So he didn't go home. He went.
Yes, to his bosses.
Sydney. Yeah, he went back there. They're having a little fling, I guess. So.
Yeah. But there's Reese said it seems like more than just a one-night thing.
Yes.
It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like something else.
Yeah.
So. Robert Sawowski.
Yes.
Who's that?
Oh, because isn't that Because he obviously didn't go home, didn't Finch say he stayed around and did extra digging on who he was, and then that's when he found out that his mum died when he was 9, his dad moved to New Mexico, and then 3 years later there's legal guardianship of a Robert
Sawalski,
who is his uncle.
Turns out it's his uncle, yeah.
So it must be his mum's brother.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he'd said later in the episode when his sister died, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Carter gets a delivery of laundry.
Laundry?
Yes.
A lovely suit.
A suit. She's like, well, when he said it's just one man's suit, she's like, okay. And then she signs and said, yeah.
Where they're off to?
Told her to basically said, go here. And then when she got the taxi
it was
Finch has got the taxi. Because the actual... I like how she's like, where's the actual taxi driver? He's like, oh, he's taking his family to the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that.
So
he's like looking to...
get information on an SEC file.
Yeah.
Because we learned that there was a previous case, wasn't there?
Yeah, so... yeah, they were looking into him before.
Where he was a witness.
Yeah, but nothing came from it, basically. Yeah. It was all about insider trading. Yeah, so... and I loved the bit as well when he put the meter on. It's like, really? You're going to put the meter on? And he was like, I hope you tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we then see the SEC investigator because he was getting a coffee.
Yeah.
Like harassing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like...
It's Otisville.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, they get sent to Otisville.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, so his name's Doug Ramusen or something like that. But yeah, but they kept. So then we cut to him having another little tussle, but at a little hot dog van kind of.
Yeah.
But it was his uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle Bob.
Gave me food poisoning.
Yeah, and it's something about his suit, and he's like, that you could use $2,000 suit.
I like how Reese was watching there and was like, oh,
yeah.
And then he's like, oh wait, they're laughing.
Yeah, it's a $3,000 suit. But then he starts asking about the money, so he set him up with another guy, which was probably Paul.
Maybe.
We didn't actually specifically say, did they, that it was Paul? Maybe, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But he's invested all his money into Tritech, and it seems weird. He's like, why is he doing this?
Yeah.
He's a MLP. I can't remember what MLP actually stood for.
I think it's like a little company.
A little company, yeah.
It just reminds me of Wolf of Wall Street about like pink slips and blue slips.
I've never seen it, so... But yeah.
There's just different type of slips.
Yeah.
You can be on the lower end of Wall Street where it's dealing with the small businesses.
Yeah,
and
so you
stuff,
just invest in little small
compared
companies
to the big companies. So.
Yeah, rather than Google, you're investing in like a little. But
little start.
So much of their money was going into it.
Yeah.
And then
it's
also,
like he said, it's better to spread your risk.
Yeah, rather than
like if you.
He's
put
like,
all
even
your
I
money
don't
in
know
one,
nothing. Yeah, I don't know nothing about it, but it's better to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not risking it as much.
No.
But found out that BZ, I can't remember the name again, was 19% like of the they were invested into it, wasn't it? Their stocks, which is a lot. But yeah, Reese and Adam were playing some golf.
Yep.
And then that's when Reese was poking the hornet's nest. He was like, you're doing this, is that where you're investing your uncle's money into Tritech, doing all this?
Then he got really defensive, wasn't he?
And he's like, I'm taking you home!
Yeah. I'm not going to be your banker if you're looking into my past.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give you to someone else.
Cracked on the acceleration again.
Yeah. He's like, they're telling me to slow down. He's like, did you see any workers in this construction site? Keep going, speed up.
And then
he's funneling him. Yeah, they were being funneled.
Yeah, quite clever, really.
Yeah. You funnel someone.
But it does get me worried about driving around in my car.
Just don't get funneled.
Yeah, but a lot of incidences with Reese include cars. When you think back to other episodes,
I guess,
like cars being
cars are pretty dangerous. I hate to break it to you, but that's the thing.
Well.
But the guy in the big bulldozer and the other guy, they disappeared. Gone.
That's
I really like how the car stopped and the way Reese got out. He lookut really badass. I don't know, just the way he walks.
He was
so
ready
cool.
for it.
Yeah, it's really
cool. Carter obviously was looking into it.
Yep.
Put all the things, but it looked like serial numbers had been scratched off the things, and then they looked into if there'd been any reports of stolen
Yeah, there's a bunch from one place.
Yes, including a garbage truck.
What do you need a garbage truck for? Don't know. There you go. So we found out Tritech were investing in a Louisiana/Texas pipeline for gas.
Natural gas.
Yeah. There we go. That's what they were doing. Why was everyone going for it? But yeah, Finch ended up meeting with Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
Then talking to him, and then he
posing as an SEC.
Yeah. And I like how he got him to crack about Tritech, because obviously he knew he was worried about it, so he knew it would get him to talk. But yeah.
That's when we learnt a lot about.
Yeah, we learnt about his father.
Yeah.
And that
he'd send $200 every month, but he would store it in shoe boxes.
Well, he thought he used it to buy night classes, to then get to law school, to then get to where he is.
Yeah.
Or get into wherever school. I don't know. Was it law school? Probably not. Okay. But business school. That makes more sense. Yeah. Meanwhile, the SEC guy's still bloody bothering Adam, but he got him to crack.
Yeah.
He said he looked into some numbers, ran some numbers. It doesn't make any sense.
Go get the laptop.
Go get the laptop. And then that's when he got a message to meet on the roof from Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think why. Like, I'm never meeting anyone on the roof. I don't care.
Yeah,
even if you message me while at work asking me to come up to the roof, I'm not coming up to the roof because you might kill me.
I'm not going to kill you, am I?
It's the worst place to go because you've literally got one exit. Well, you've got two exits.
Yeah.
The door or death. Either one.
Well, they tend to have fire escapes in America, though. You can climb down, right?
What, on the edge of the building?
Yeah.
What, those big skyscrapers?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I just never meet
anyway.
someone on the roof.
Anyway, he'd gone to the roof.
However, sorry to interrupt. I was just thinking, however, earlier on in the episode, we had seen
he was on the roof.
Saunders go up to the roof, so I feel like maybe it's the place they go for
they knew where to
take
lure
a breath of air.
Exactly. Yeah, they probably knew.
Yeah.
Also, Finch was on the roof, and he's like, "This is more your thing, Reese." So yeah. But he got hit by a guy in a balaclava.
Yeah.
Guy chucked his thing over the roof.
I like how Reese had gone to find him.
Yeah, and then we got a problem. I was like, where was Finch? Why wasn't he there when the text came through? He's probably going for a poop or something.
Yeah, maybe,
you know,
those things happen.
He's too busy.
Gases.
Finch got Reese got there in the nick of time.
He literally got knocked out and then was like just being like lifted over the roof, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, literally chuck him over.
And then I like how he's like, "What is happening?" He's like, "We need to get you out of here."
Yeah. So, but they basically. Oh, they went back to
they
her
escape
house.
and go to Sydney, don't they?
She's dead.
She's found dead in the bathtub.
And they basically worked out he's being threatened.
Yeah.
Yeah. The champagne bowl, everything.
Champagne.
Yeah. Crazy. So then they go to.
That's what, because Reese says to him, he's like, they've literally staged it so it looks like you've killed.
Yeah.
Her, who you were having
and then gone to kill yourself,
a secret relationship
basically.
with, and then jumped off a building because of it. Which you're like, oh damn.
Yeah. I like how we cut to Carter then investigating it. Like,
it's a champagne bottle. How do you know about
It's like, how do you know about that? Yeah, she's got to be careful.
Because you saw Reese taking a picture, didn't you?
Yeah, she's got to be careful. She's going to reveal herself to know too much. But then she was like, oh, maybe someone could have planted it. And then he's like, that would have taken planning, like days.
Slick.
Who would have gone out and the garbage is all locked off?
Yeah.
Let's have a garbage truck.
Yeah, I like that. How you saw the penny even dropping her. It was like, the garbage truck.
Yeah, so. Then they go to
like a
homeless village kind of thing. I thought it was like under a bridge or something.
I feel like they have a name, but I can't think what they're.
Isn't it like a homeless village? Like a, I don't know what they're called. But anyway, cardboard village. I don't know. But it turned out I thought it was under a bridge, but it turned out it was in a building.
Yeah.
So
we
learned John. Yeah. When he was down, he's like in hiding and being anonymous. Yeah. He said that's the safest I was. I slept here.
Yeah.
For like 4 months, did he say? I slept there, but yeah, who knows how long he was there. And that's Joan. Just don't touch a trolley.
Yeah, but she'll get you anything you need.
Pretty cool. This is when we find out.
And he gives.
He gave him a phone.
And said, "Don't use it until I call you."
Yeah. Which is always a bad thing in any show. It's like, don't use it. And it's like they always do.
Yeah.
We found out that a bill was being passed.
Yes.
For fracking. I know what fracking is because there was a whole big thing about it here at
Yeah.
one point. Yeah, so it's, basically it's digging, like, fracking, like, down low. You break rock formations to release gas,
down,
basically. Yeah, so... yeah,
so that was passed, which wouldn't need the... Wouldn't need the pipe.
You didn't need the pipeline, so the stocks crashed. Everyone started selling like crazy. And that's when Adam found out about this. He saw it in the newspaper. And he called Reese and he was like, you need to look for who's not... I like this. Who's not trading. They've already traded. They've sold them off. So
it's a short sale or something? Or whatever it was called.
Yeah, so it's basically what he did with Vatanen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, except... They were doing it illegally, insider trading, because they were aware a bill was going to pass from higher up. Someone had told them, so they were aware, which is illegal. So obviously, he just did his research on the legal things. That was of public knowledge.
That happened. Sorry to jump back a little bit. Well, a lot. When that fight happened in the bar. With the guy, one of the comments that he made to the guy was like, you should have done your research. And he was like, we're not back at high school. And it's well, no, that's just doing your job good.
That's your job. Yeah, so,
sorry, I've probably...
No, it's alright. But we work out, it's Paul.
Yes.
He's been working with the SEC guy. And he was waiting for it to drop. So then they drop it all the way down, and then they can buy the shares really cheap to then build it back up. So, but they were all onto that. So obviously that's jumping a little forward. But I'll say Adam phoned Bob at that point.
Yeah.
And that's when we got the nice cut, and I worked it out. I was like, I know that voice. It's Elias's right-hand man.
Bob.
No. It cut to the car, and he's saying, "Boss, I know where the kid is."
Yeah. Yeah, he called Rob.
Yeah, short for Robert is Bob.
Is it?
Yeah, Uncle Bob. That's why he's calling him Uncle Bob.
Oh.
Did you not know?
No.
This is new knowledge. Yeah, I've called him Uncle Bob like 50 times. So yeah, Bob is short for Robert. Yeah, so I you'll see my reaction at that point. I was like, oh my god, because I didn't remember.
I did hear you go, who's in the car?
Did I say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that might have been before I heard the voice. But yeah, so there we go. Then we had to shoot 'em up.
Yeah, because Reese was with Adam.
Yeah, he went back.
And they were just chatting and stuff, and then he was like, yeah, I told
I like how Joan was like, oh, you'll be better off stuffing it in your clothes and warming up.
Did you say something about I told my uncle something.
He's like, when did you speak to your uncle?
Yeah, and you just saw the...
bang, bang. Shoot 'em up, yeah. They had machine guns, but no match.
It's like how he was like, we need to run. And he's like, not yet.
Yeah. No match for Reese. He's too good. He had a pistol. Still got him. But there you go.
So I said to you, they were rubbish because they had lasers.
Pretty much. One of them ran away in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were rubbish, but there you go.
That's when he kind of realised as well that this is someone, like, you don't just try and assassinate someone.
Yeah.
Like, this is a bigger picture.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, but that's when Finch was kind of like, we need to get him back to work.
Yeah.
We need to go get him to sell some stocks to get the best person we know. And then, yeah, so it cuts to that, all the chaos going on.
The thing is, though, that what I don't get is, so they'd planned this whole thing that they brought out to then take back in that 4 million and everything. But it seemed like when he arrived to say to the other guy, oh, can you put this on Tritech, sort of.
Yeah.
But everyone else seemed to be already busy at work.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have come in first thing?
Maybe he didn't know, maybe, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like...
They were ahead of it, I guess. They were just they had the knowledge, so... as well.
Yeah.
They knew what Paul was doing.
It wasn't until...
Because he said he was going to wait till it went to $4 a share, but maybe they beat him ahead of it, and then was like, oh, let's buy them all now, pump up the price, so then
I guess it's not until the first
share
thing goes in.
He was probably waiting too long for it to go down.
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's go now. And that's when he went to Victor. Paul went to Victor and was like, who's buying it? I need to talk. Yeah. He's like, but I've got his number. And I love that scene. And it was like, he waited for the phone to ring. No, he's like, now? Harold Crane?
Yeah.
Another bird?
Yeah. I'll put you through to my banker.
He's like, you'll have to speak to my banker. It's so good.
I just like how his phone rings and it's just that awkward, like, looking at each other from across the room. Because you're too far away to hear what each other's saying. So you're on the phone, but you can see each other's faces.
Yeah, it's cool.
You're looking in each other's eyes.
Yeah, he basically even said it. He's like, you need to, like, it's okay when it's legal. Like, when you do it, And we've got all, like, Victor and all these other...
Like, yeah, because didn't he say you can't prove anything? And then
Victor and all these other brokers will do anything to avoid jail.
Yeah.
There you go. And then he got arrested. Doug tried to run. That's where we got one of the best lines. He's like, I can't even remember his name, but
he didn't try. I thought he tried to get.
I don't think so.
Because he ran towards him.
Yeah, but he ran straight past him.
Yeah.
I thought that at first, but he kind of carried on running. I feel like he would have stopped.
Well, he didn't because he got punched in the face.
Yeah, he got punched because he ran past him. But then, he's like something. He said he's like. It was really good. Good line. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. They got arrested, taken away. Both cop arrested. Cars. Both into cop cars.
And then we see Carter at the police station.
Well, before that,
he'd
given his money back to
He's
like,
I
hope you forgive me. Yeah.
It's like with family.
Oh, we missed a bit as well. Oh no, we didn't. Yeah, we got the scene of the...
Yeah, because he said about, I think, because he was like, what should we do next? What's
franchise.
the next investment? Franchises.
Yeah, and that's when we cut to the homeless place again, and they're all clearing up the bullet shells.
And then,
like, new owner, we got to leave. And he's like, actually, I know the new owner. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to go anywhere.
Yeah, because before that, Saunders says something to his uncle about, can we drive the trucks to feed some people?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which I think is really nice because I wondered what was going to happen because like at the point before where they were around the fire talking, I was thinking like he seems really down Adam, and I was thinking you realise where you are, right? These people have nothing and you're there in your $3,000 suit, but he's a good guy. He in the end
I was just thinking that I think it's a weird thing that it's sort of like it's really bad and everyone's guilty of it, that like homeless and people like that you walk past and you're oblivious.
I guess not everyone is, but a lot of people are.
They impact you on your life.
Maybe
that's the vibe I get because it's obviously like
that's kind of how life is anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
unless you're actively trying to help others, I guess.
And it's usually because you've been impacted in some way that they've helped you, and it's kind of opened your eyes to like
especially in this case,
tunnel vision, aren't you?
Especially in this case because he's completely like he's dealing with millions of dollars a day, so
And what's a few grand on feeding them?
Yeah, I love how as well. Talking of money, like Finch just threw around $153 million. How much money does he have?
I don't know if he has money.
He does. Clearly.
But at the same time, he's such a hacking wizard that he's probably just
taking the money. I don't think it would work
crypto
like
money. It's not actual real money. It's just like, I want this much.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't think crypto was a big thing at this point. Maybe Bitcoin, but I don't know. I don't really know how it works. Anyway, I really like the scene with Joan and John at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. And he was like, I never said thank you. And then she was like, who's looking after you now?
Someone.
And then it cut to Finch.
Yeah, just that.
That's a really touching moment. I really like it because it like Reese is a badass and he's very good, but
he needs to be looked after.
No, he's very human as well. We've seen his human side a lot, and I like it. It was very touching.
The last scene, the scene of
Carter was like,
wasn't there two suspects?
He's like, no, he killed himself.
In his apartment.
She's like,
shot to the head. 2
people got arrested. I know they did.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know what to tell you.
Watch the footage back.
And then it's the Scar guy.
I really like how it's been quite a while, even especially for us as well. It's been quite a while since we. I want to see the gap actually. This was February, and then number 7 was November. So I mean, it's probably. I don't know when we watched episode 7, to be honest.
That's so.
But yeah, it's quite a lot of months between. But yeah.
I liked how Carter saw in the surveillance as well that he put something in the bin. So she went and got the phone out the bin, gave it to Reese.
Yeah.
Reese called it and he was just like, "Hello, John."
It's so good. Oh, I love it. This is why I love this show as well. I don't know. Like, we've gone so long without even a mention of Elias. They were just like, did you even remember about Elias?
Not
Did you even
really.
think about him? I haven't mentioned him. It's just like, oh, hello, John. He's like, dearly. So he was the mastermind for it all. He, like Carter said, she was like, oh, it's too clean. It was too organised. There's something bigger going on.
Yeah.
Gave me shivers, goosebumps. I love it.
We got no Machine and no Fusco that episode.
No Fusco, yeah. He's too busy with HR.
Yeah.
Actually with HR, yeah.
No extra bits about the Machine.
No. Yeah.
That's why. Sometimes.
That's why, because we didn't get any of that because it was building up to the.
But then it also causes like you're like, oh, I want to watch next episode. Maybe there'll be something on there. It causes that.
I want to know more about what Elias is going to do now.
Yeah.
Who knows? But there we go. That was episode 16.
Could you imagine if it panned out and then Fusco was next to Elias and you're like, damn, he's got real day. He's in that deep.
Yeah. Yeah, no. He's too busy with old HR. Yeah. Another organisation. So there we go. That was Risk. I really enjoyed that. Really liked the build up to that reveal. It was great.
How many episodes are in this season? Sorry?
23.
Okay. So it's definitely building for the last... it's still 6 episodes.
7 episodes.
Is it?
Yep, that's how maths works. I had to count, to be honest. So, but there we go. We will be back on it. I'm really excited to finish this season. I really want to.
Yeah, I feel like the season finale might have something to do with Elias.
Who knows?
Because they brought him back.
Who knows? Yeah. There we go. But thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next time for episode 17 and getting close to the end of season 1. Finally, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. At one point, so this is how it's going to work out, we're going to finish Mr. Robot first.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 2 Person of Interest and 1 Breaking Bad, I think. I think that's how I planned it. And then we'll finish Breaking Bad and it'll be 3 Person of Interest, 3 Always Sunny to get through them. Because this is the longest one alongside Always Sunny. But then you'll have extra, we'll be watching extra Person of Interest. So, yeah, we'll be getting through them. Eventually. I mean, we still got 2 seasons of Mr. Robot and 3 seasons of bloody Breaking Bad. So, there we go. But thanks again. We'll see you next time. And the next episode is Breaking Bad. And then, we'll be back with Person of Interest in the next cycle. Bye-bye. See you next time. Bye.